This is Dabu7, an earthquake update. The past couple days have seen some significant earthquakes striking in different places around the globe. We had witnessed an 8.2 hit Fiji, and then we had witnessed above a 7-pointer strike here in Venezuela. Now, as you can see, it's still having aftershocks, at least in the range of a 5.8. And it looks like the quake activity around the islands here is kind of dying down. It's not as active as it normally is. The same with Southern California, but we can see here that a lot of the energy is being released up here near this Blanco fracture, the Juan de Fuca plate. And you can see it has a little bit of a swarm coming off of it as well. Now, this is around the ballpark of what I expected to happen on the West Coast after all this major activity. This 6.2 happening, if it can go down and nothing else major happen, that is a good release of energy without a lot of damage there on the West Coast. We're just going to have to sit and see what happens as the days ahead come and go. Get a refresh. We can see that Wyoming, very near Yellowstone, has been hit with a 3.2. And the swarm continues up here in Alaska. There's really the quake spreading out across Alaska pretty good, from top to bottom. And Costa Rica, seeing some effects of all this shifting around. They keep on hitting right there to New Madrid. They're small, but they keep on hitting every day, roughly every day. And right now, that is what it's looking like here on the global map, with not a lot of major activity in terms of swarming or other big quakes. You can see small quakes striking around the Fiji area, Vanuatu. Then once we get back up into Indonesia, just some moderate quakes, mid-level quakes. But the Ring of Fire, very active. And at this point, what we're seeing is South America being the area that has not seen a 6-pointer or greater in terms of this stretch. Of course, Venezuela can be added into that, but I'm talking the stretch of Chile, Peru. This is known to let off some big quakes right in here and to swarm for some time, all the way down toward Easter Island, the Pacific Rise. So an area that I would keep an eye on, and really any area that's prone to earthquakes that hasn't seen any activity lately, that's had some big activity near it, like New Zealand, being in close proximity to Fiji and Vanuatu. Then you have Japan that's susceptible, also on that ring. And on the West Coast, just yesterday, we had saw right up here off of British Columbia a decent quake hit. So right now, this is the big one on the West Coast. Hopefully, there's no bigger ones, but we're still going to have to keep an eye on Southern California all the way down through here. And if I see anything else pop off in terms of big earthquakes or odd activity, I'll update. Make sure you guys know what's going on. This has been Dabu7 with an earthquake update. Much love, y'all.